he just threw a push jab, and then after that I was like, oh, I can just throw it over the top and follow it right in, and that's what I did. And then I didn't have to throw any more punches after that.
And this one's for Jamie, which, I mean, you really had the real moment, in my opinion, of the night. And at what point did you really feel like at what point did you really feel like this fight had now turned from an underdog story to the fact that you had turned the tide and really knew that you had this fight in the bag?
When C. Mascotti stepped in. Junior, well, not Junior, sorry. Your name, not a chance. No. Edson is so tough and dynamic, and I knew if I let up, even for a second, I mean, a kick, a punch could end the night for me. So when the ref stepped in, obviously I knew it was over, but there was one point I hit him with the right hand. I saw his eyes roll back. And I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's really hurt. So I just stayed on him and went in for the kill. It was surreal. I saw this fight ending so many ways, but I didn't see me knocking him out in the first round. That was definitely not something that I could even envision. I thought I was playing for a 15-minute war and having my after party in the hospital because I was so beat up with this guy. So it was a great fight, and it's just a great opportunity. You know, I'm so glad to be back.
Question for Junior over here. No UFC heavyweight has ever defended their title 3 times. Do you feel that you could be the man to do that?
Yeah, I feel like that. You know, I'm here to stay. I think like that. That's why I'm working so hard on my career. You know, I take that everything very serious. You know, and like I used to say, I'm very positive. I'm confident, and I'm here to stay.
Junior, Dana just said that he likes the fight with you and Kane. Talk about the rematch and how you think that'll go.
I don't know, man. Cain Velasquez is really tough. You know, in my mind, he's very different in this division. You know, he's fast. He's very fast, and his stamina is really good. You know, for our division. So for sure, he's dangerous and a good fighter, but I don't care about who's gonna be my opponent. You know, wherever UFC wants to put me against, to fight against me, I'll be watching his fights. You know, and making my strategy to beat him. You know, and if I have to fight with Cain Velasquez again, let's do it. I will be ready for that.
And then over to Kane. Kane, could you talk about the rematch and what you would need to do differently in the second time around?
Yeah, just I think bring more of the fight to him than what I did before. You know, I stood too long on the outside where he's dangerous. You know, he has those fast, heavy hands, good footwork, and just take more of the fight to him.
Thank you. Quickly to Dana. Dana, a lot of press about the heavyweights and everything. You know, this wasn't the strongest division in the UFC just maybe a year ago. Talk about how the heavyweights have really grown.
Well, I think it's been more than a year, but yeah, I agree. You know, the heavyweight division was lacking in our early days, and it's not now. It's flourishing. A lot of good talent, a lot of up-and-coming talent, and I think, you know, the bigger the sport gets, like I've been saying, the bigger, the more money, the et cetera, you're going to see bigger, athletic guys that would have played other sports getting into mixed martial arts. Like I always say, hitting home runs and kicking soccer balls and all that shit's fun, but everybody wants to be the heavyweight champion of the world.
Dana, if we can follow up on Jamie's performance to your left over here. Most of us here in the media room, when that fight was going on, basically gasped. I mean, other than Jamie, I think he knows this, that many people gave Edson that fight before that even took place. But as it went down, he was landing those body shots and overhand rights and finished it off. I mean, what were you guys thinking when that fight was going on?
No, he looked awesome. You know, I don't think we were as shocked as other people were. I mean, this is a former world champion, and this guy's got an awesome record. He's a real fighter, and you know, he held the title. So, yeah, I'm not shocked by it at all. You know, we have a lot of respect for Jamie, and that's why he was in that fight.
Frank, over to your left side. Just, you know, we talked before the fight. You said you were at peace, win or lose. Just talk about kind of your mindset right now, having, you know, things not gone your way.
I mean, I think obviously everybody's happy when they win, but you know, I trained really hard for the fight. I gave my best effort. That appeases a lot in me. You know, the fact that it wasn't a quick fight as far as you get caught in the first shot and dropped. I think that is more discouraging when people go home. I took a couple shots from him, and I was never able to turn it around and make it to where I was able to get the fight to the ground or land any significant shots on him. So I did what I could on tonight, and he beat me. He was a better man. Go back again and try over.
And Dana, a lot of fans out there concerned or curious and concerned how you're feeling. Just talk about the last couple of weeks and what you've been through and how you're feeling tonight.
I'm great. Now I feel like $1 million, and